Madness, madness, they call it madness. 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 Madness.
You know, in theory, because this is a Hero 8 and has the better hyper smooth, this should be sweet. All right, let's go. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Happy Monday, or whatever day it is that you are watching this video. Now, does this look any different? It definitely should look different because this is currently being filmed on a GoPro Hero 8. Shout out to my buddy Dylan Wills, you know, pro motorbike rider and stuff like that, for letting me borrow this guy this morning to come give a bit of a, not necessarily a test. Like, we understand that the GoPro Hero 8 is a good camera, but the question I am posing today is whether or not you should upgrade to this guy or wait for the Hero 9. Now, GoPro seems to do this every single year, which makes sense, but they do drop the price of their latest camera before they release their newest camera. Now, there has been some leaked body skins, I guess, of the new GoPro Hero 9. And I guess another good indicator that there won't be a new 360 camera is the fact that the price of the Fusion or the Max, whatever the hell it is, hasn't dropped, but this guy has. So today I'm just gonna ride with this guy, chest, helmet, and I've even brought my selfie stick to do the whole selfie thing, because I did say in that video that I was curious to see how the 8 would go when the stick is attached. And yeah, so we're just gonna ride, have a good time, and then I'll discuss whether or not you should upgrade to this guy. Sorry, Rona. Upgrade to this guy or wait for the Hero 9, which should be out like late September, early October. But anyway, let's go for a ride. Certainly gets the heart racing, that's for certain. Especially when you haven't ridden in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, man, that rain. Oh, I have a wet seat. I now have wet shoes. That is a firm no good time. Also, for the purpose of today, I'm not shooting. I'm just letting the GoPro control everything. Obviously, I don't have ND filters for this guy, so I can't really play too much with the shutter speed and stuff like that. So I'm just letting the GoPro have full control. It just sort of makes it easier. I think I'm even shooting in a GoPro color just to see what the 8 color looks like. So I don't know, let me know below what you guys think. Head cam, and we'll go do my newfound love, or newfound trail that I really enjoy. I don't like hitting that jump because this berm, and then why is there a rock right there? A rock on the end of the berm. I don't know if you meant to jump out of it. But this is my newfound love trail. This little rock garden here. Woo! It's a personal favorite. To the dodgy bridge. Oh, and I missed the pedal there. I love this trail. It's a nice little drop. Now I've had to change the lens from super view to wide to shoot boost, because I feel like boost is probably going to be the best option for the selfie stick. I don't know if it's me, I'm just not used to the new like GoPro interface and stuff like that, but this one seems to be really difficult to like use. I don't know, it could need an update or something like that, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's rig up the bike, not the thing. And if you haven't already watched my selfie stick videos, I'll link both of them up here. They're pretty interesting, I think. It's definitely a different perspective that you don't see very often in mountain biking. Little change of plan. Seeing as the Hero 8 has Hypersmooth 2.0, I'll start on Hypersmooth 2.0 and then I'll do boost mode to see, you know, how different it really is. Anyway, I haven't rigged this up as well as I did the first time, but you know, in theory, because this is a Hero 8 and has the better Hypersmooth, this should be sweet. All right, let's go. Now this is boost mode. Let's see how this goes on the trail back to the VA Cal. I just automatically think that needs to be tilted up a bit more. Just a bit like that. Alrighty. Obviously boost crops in a little bit. I just got a bug in my mouth. That's not a good time. Woo. Maybe I should hit the jump with the stick on my bike. I can only imagine that last little bit there is going to look terrible. Let's get home, have a look at the footage, and then I'll have my wrap up for this week's video. Yo, what's going on guys? Back home to just wrap up this video. Firstly, I didn't want this video to be a review of the GoPro Hero 8 because there is just so many of those videos because this camera's been out for such a long time and like I'm only just getting a chance to test it now. So I did want to pose the question of whether or not you should wait for the Hero 9 to come out, which should come out around October, or if you should upgrade to the Hero 8. Now, this question, you know, the answer for this question will be different for every single person. There's no like right or wrong in this situation. If you're someone who has an endless amount of cash, like yeah, I 100% recommend going and upgrading the Hero to the Hero 8 because it is a fantastic camera. If you're also someone who's currently like, you know, using like a Hero 4, 5, maybe even a 6, and you know, the fact that the Hero 8 now is like $450 or something, and like you're not someone who has like a lot of money, and like, you know, it is a great camera for the price that it is, and it does unbelievably well. Obviously I never upgraded to the Hero 8 just because in my mind it didn't offer enough for me to push from the 7 to the 8. Now after using it, probably was a little bit wrong in that decision. The audio in this thing is freaking unbelievable. Like and how the camera knows, like wind noise from voice noise is ridiculous. I'll be riding and you can hear the wind, but then I'll start talking and the wind like disappears and my voice just becomes so clear. Like it's unbelievable. I can't get over how good the audio is. Obviously Hypersmooth and Boost are like crazy. And it sort of seems a little bit unrealistic sometimes with how smooth it does look. But going back to the question of whether or not you should wait, and I guess what I'm going to do, I'm definitely going to wait. You know, you can look at this two ways in that it's, you know, you can get the 8 for a very good price right now, or alternatively, you can sit on your hands for about 2 months and go, if the 8 is this good, how much better is the 9 going to be? And that gets me pretty excited because the 8 is already such an unbelievably good action camera that the 9 is just going to have to be ridiculous. Now, obviously that sleek skin I did show, it looks like they're giving it a bigger front-facing camera, or front-facing screen, sorry. So you would imagine they're sort of going to have probably the option to see what you're doing like that. Maybe sort of trying to tackle down what the DJI Osmos Action did. And I can only imagine that Hypersmooth 3.0 is, if that's what's going to happen in the 9, is just going to be out of this world, and I can just imagine that the audio of the 9 is going to be ridiculous. So yeah, I'm personally going to sit on my hands and wait for the Hero 9. I do hope that they sort of fix the whole screen issue with the Hero 8, because like the screen cracks really easy for an action camera. I swear, like my buddy Tags dropped his the other day and it touched the ground for the first time and just cracked, which is such a pain in the bum for an action camera. Which is sort of another reason why it's pretty scary to go mountain biking with it in case you do come off and crash. Like I've done that before. But yeah, shout out to all the guys who are sending in clips for Monday Madness. I really appreciate that. The more you guys share, the bigger this community grows, and I just want to showcase everyone that follows this channel and everything else, and like my Instagram, which you can follow me here. And just creating this small little community. We just hit over 700 subscribers, which is just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like, I just like making weekly videos because it gives me something to constantly be doing and keeping me like sharp and constantly creating and capturing life, which I'm so stoked about. And I'm really humbled that people actually bother to watch what I do. So thank you guys. With that all said and done, if you did like this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Subscribe. Maybe turn on the post notifications so you know when I post. I do post every Monday. I am considering to maybe try post a second video a week because of my new life schedule. If you want to see what I get up to with my new life, if you'd like to see what I get up to with my new job, maybe follow the Sydney Indoor MX Dome. All the social media stuff that gets pushed out on that page is made by yours truly. But yeah, with that all said and done, have a fantastic Monday. Get outside, pat some puppies, go ride your bike. Make sure you're sending some clips to me on Ronocco for next Monday Madness, and I will see you guys next freaking Monday.